China. Jūs varat iedomāties green and China. I mean, maybe a green Chinese tea or something.
Yes,
but green China, I mean, because of them, we failed this new Copenhagen agreement to getting better Kyoto agreement and well, come on, green China, is it possible at all? This is the question we will raise if you will not answer during your presentation. And just saying to Latvians, and you know that if you would take 2.3 million of those local people, and we would be the greenest possible community here, just imagine, we are just the smallest part of the Chinese village. What would happen if one of the largest Chinese cities would be really green, let's say, then I think part of the world would be really green. I mean, just to compare the measurement before you start. So please.
Thank you. Yes, this is a very interesting question. Green China, personally, I'm doubting that too. So I'm standing here because I'm very honored to stand here to share some ideas about as a Chinese citizen. I'm just an ordinary people, and I'm personally not really know too much about eco-environment things. But I have learned this eco-economic when I was in college, and I'm very interested in Chinese environment development too. So yeah, we will see what will be in this green China. Yeah, okay. I need to see how it works. Sorry. To right, okay.
Raise your hand. Maybe it's not getting the.
Huh? Oh.
No? Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, from my presentation, I was present 3 points of view, which I'm more familiar with. First one is public transportation, and then lifestyle and recycling. So, as we know, China has been bicycle kingdoms before, especially in Beijing. But how about today? This is 20 years ago, the picture, and then. Yeah, at that time, bicycle is still the most important transportation in Chinese, and that's what we call eco-transportation. Yes, as you can see, 20 years ago, most people are using bicycle as the daily transportation to the work, etc. But how about now? Personally, now Chinese are eager in changing their bike into cars. Maybe Denmark is the real kingdom of bicycle now, because in China, as my experience, if nowadays you're riding a bike into big cities, actually you're just tourists or you're students. Not much people are actually doing this. So yes, Chinese people are trying to change their lifestyle exactly as maybe 20 years ago, American or Western style. Like, okay, Chinese now they're driving cars and eating Western style hamburgers or etc. And so why people still want to don't like bike nowadays? And actually later I will present some pictures which is quite funny but actually quite sad. Why I say we know four wheels are even more slower? Because traffic jam is huge problem in big cities in China. And as you can see, this is just happening last month in Beijing, and then this traffic jam has been 5 hours. Yes, so because right, 5 hours for 13 kilometers, which means just 2.6 kilometers per hour. Imagine how fast you can run or walk. Actually, I prefer to take a bike if I'm there, and then yeah. So, except car, what else people can choose? Actually, people who can afford car in China still more than middle class. There are more than rich people, and so ordinary people like me, I'm taking bus. Yes, but taking bus, I know it's very environmental friendly, but that would be really suffered. For example, this is in big city how you get into the bus. It's really not easy to, it's really funny because like the bus is coming and almost close to the bus station, around 20 meters, you need to start running along with the bus. You need to guess the spot this bus might be stopped, and then that point is exaggerated or not decides you can get in this bus or not. In this case, yeah. So we know this is the good points for taking bus, but in China, we are actually pushed by taking bus. So we are actually doing contribution to this less emissions or environment things. But yeah, but that's what I think. Okay. Yeah, this is when you're actually waiting for the bus, it's really not pleasant. And so I want to say that in third world country, maybe people are really not, normal people don't really care about Copenhagen protocol or something. And we just need more comfort and convenient life, that's all. And maybe environment things, well, people are blaming China, but Chinese people, actually they're suffering it, and Chinese government, basically they can't do too much effort to that. This is a war, and like I said, just imagine if you're in this kind of bus and then there will be traffic jam and then you're standing in the bus for 5 hours, and that's ordinary people do. So this is some cities starting to do something with bus. This is BRT, which means bus rapid transit. They're actually making the special roads, special lines, special roads for this special bus line, so that the other private car vehicles, and you can't get in this road. That makes sure this bus is going more through, without any stops. So that looks a bit like bus are working like subway or tram or something. And it's only started this year in China, some big cities. So from the starter, it's still a chaos. But maybe after several years, that will be more mature, and then it will be more efficient. This is idea way how it works. Several cities already start to building it. It looks like if there is everyone who driving car not actually